morning, Father.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, that. Good afternoon. Are we still heading to that senior meeting thing? 5:34. Yeah. Gotcha.
It's the NFL on
Yeah.
EA Sports, and we'll be watching Alan Lazard. It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll be watching Alan Lazard. It was a nice line for him a week ago, reaching the century mark and scoring a touchdown. It's the Huskies and the Giants, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 24.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us in South America in the vibrant and colorful Brazilian beachside city of Rio de Janeiro. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We're all set to go as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Huskies of Rio de Janeiro. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Rio de Janeiro team. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their...
Here we
The
go.
first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by a man who nearly broke the single-season rushing record for quarterbacks last season. A true dual threat out of Ohio State, Justin Fields.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Nice.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Here's Fields.
Just allowed him to run past the linebacker.
Field across the 45.
They need to fix that. They still don't know how to hold defense.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd down, it's Kamara again. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Now it's Fields. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. Oh, some strong running. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. From the gun, here's Fields. Working on defense. And he's got a man complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Try to pound it in, Kamara. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I can injure yourself beating the tackle.
Kamara trying again. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Kamara is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Bringing them out is the pocket passer from Purdue, rookie Aiden O'Connell.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. And O'Connell now to throw.
Oh, why are you holding onto the ball like that?
From the pressure, the Giants get there. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
I gave credit to the air, the first
carry down for Benny Snell.
I don't know.
He'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. They don't get it all back there, but they do get 8. And it sets up a 3rd and 15. Now O'Connell. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Off play action, Fields. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Now a 2nd and 10. Trying the left side with Kamara. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Fields. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. Fields. Oh, what a move. Fights through and now a crease. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, I don't want to be a jinx partner and put the whammy on him, but I think we can
Can't even
look at
tackle
all-time
quarterbacks
damn
now. That's
ground with the way
crazy.
that he's going. Only a few quarterbacks in this league are capable of a 100-yard game, and he's halfway there just in the first quarter. This is a record-setting pace. Hopefully, he can keep it up, and we can have fun watching it.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Fields. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. DJ Moore, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby, and it's now 14-0. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. 4-4, their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately, to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Snell on 3rd down. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Kamara up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8. Fields now to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. 2nd quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down. That one caught out wide by Julio. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Trying to run for it with Snell. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a 1st down.
6-yard return after a punt of 48. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They fell last week to the Jets, but they've got the lead right now as they start this drive. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. It's Fields. They'll roll him out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. The Giants on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Fields. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Back to throw. Fields. And his throw here is incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Eluding the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Looking to throw. Fields. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. A shotgun snap. Fields. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. On the option left is Fields. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. A 10th carry for Kamara. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough task here, though. 3rd and long. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. Now the Rio offense set to take over. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
On 2nd down, it's Snell. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Here's Snell yet again. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move. They run straight ahead with Snell. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now a give here to Snell. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 46 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Snell going to try the right side. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing. O'Connell. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Back to throw. O'Connell. He'll find Jones again. Complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. first down throw, O'Connell. Touchdown!
Let's go.
Benny Snell.
You know, it's not to be happy about.
24-yard touchdown. And the Huskies go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. New York set to take the field. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Here's Fields. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Throw left side complete. That's more. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I know we're just in the 2nd quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's his 2nd drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. From the 50, here's Fields. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the 2nd half of the season. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where you see the final score there. Desmond Ridder, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, we'll head east all the way to the Steel City to check on the Steelers at home in Pittsburgh. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Tennessee Titans. Kirk Cousins, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And you can see there it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. The Colts still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. We just watched a solid first half from the veteran running back, Alvin Kamara. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Play action. Now O'Connell. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Here comes Grant on the return. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. On play action, Fields. Complete. Smith has it. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. Now it's Fields. Short throw caught by Pitts. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Well, at first down, they run with Camaras. He'll take it forward for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 7. Again, it's Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
My defense is trash right now.
Giant first down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Now Fields. Got his man, Dell. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on fourth down. They snap it to Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Giants first down by a
He dropped everything. He dropped nothing. This is what we're doing now.
To throw is Fields. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Cooks on the quick slant. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up second down. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Here's 3rd and 6. Here's Fields. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now Mason Crosby on for the field goal. This a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Crosby is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
Now the Rio offense set to take over. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. Starting the drive with Snell. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now O'Connell. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. Pulling a gain of 3 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Off the play fake, here's O'Connell. And the giant rush gets
Oh my God, why don't he throw the ball?
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over.
This season is definitely a wash.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. A play fake, now Fields to throw. On the move to his... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Vernon Butler able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for New York. Taken in at the 22. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's O'Connell. And incomplete. And dropped there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Snell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to run again with Snell. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll come up 2nd and 7. That's complete to Dobbs. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's O'Connell. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 41. To throw here, O'Connell. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. Finds Lazard quickly on the slant. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now Snell. And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Here's Snell. And hold on here. focus on that last run. It looks like we have a player who is shaken up. Now before the
I would get
second
5
down play,
into
we'll get
one
whistles
game. That
and a
is
timeout.
wild.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. Running left with Snell. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They'll run with Snell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Here's where he throws the interception.
Back to throw, O'Connell. This is caught.
Shocked.
That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a first and goal. Snell. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal. Throwing, O'Connell. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. O'Connell throwing, third and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This just a 24-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good, and they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. New York set to take the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. This taken in by Jakeem Grant, and he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. On 2nd down, here's Fields.
Let's go.
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. A run for Snell.
Nice run.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 131 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Throwing on 1st down, O'Connell. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And he's going to get this pretty close to the 1st down marker at the Giants' 14. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Snell. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
And O'Connell now to throw.
Drop it. He drops everything. What is with this?
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
Oh my God!
But this one is going to wind up incomplete.
They don't even have to be touched for them to drop the ball.
Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And the field position doesn't get much better than this. They'll have it 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. They'll go with Snell here on 1st down.
Oh, we picked it up.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Snell yet again. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Slant route, he's got Dobbs. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
Trying to get it with Snell, and he is in the end zone for a touchdown. Benny Snell with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Huskies are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he powers his way up past the 30. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4. And getting this
He literally just standing and let him run past him.
At the 49. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Fields. That's complete to Dell. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Fields. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by...
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Rio offense set to take over. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game. Oh, look at this.
Wow.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this one goes nowhere, losing yardage back at the 22. The kick by Crosby is good, and the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
This is 1st and 10. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
To the sideline and incomplete. Here's 2nd down.
Or we can come out with a single wide receiver instead of trying to move it down the field with 10 seconds left.
Here's O'Connell.
What is this? This AI is terrible.
So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to...
This ball intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. And the Giants are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up.
You know what? We're gonna change the strategy up. Throwing a medium ain't it. So we throwing it deep all game.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll be watching the Huskies, veteran running back. There's a lot to like from his showing last week. Well over 100 yards and a pair of scores. It's the Huskies and the Jets on Sunday night.
He put up 153 yards on the ground and we still lost.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us in South America in the vibrant and colorful Brazilian beachside city of Rio de Janeiro. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Huskies of Rio de Janeiro. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rio de Janeiro team, and they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be led out by a former first-rounder in his 4th year now out of Utah State, Jordan Love.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. The numbers for him from a week ago, 19 carries, 61 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that is incomplete here. When you look at this defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get chip away at their timing.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. This is Hines. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. To throw now. Here's Love. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now it's Hines. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Love looking to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jets.
The defense is terrible.
Jalen Waddle, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They run straight ahead with Snell. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9. Now O'Connell. He completes it to Julio Jones. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40. Now a give here to Snell. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now it's O'Connell. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Snell on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're going to run again with Snell. Fighting through. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Snell. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Snell. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, O'Connell. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. 3 and 5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CB, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5 and 5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3 and 6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
On 3rd down, Love. That's caught, and again it's Goodwin. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the assignment, a tough one here for this defense. You've got a quarterback ranked in the top 5 in passing yards. What do they need to do to try to keep him under wraps?
Well, they didn't sleep a whole lot getting ready for this one. I can guarantee you there's just so much to combat. But I think they're going to zero in on taking away his top target. Double, triple him if they have to. Make the other guys rise up and try and beat them. They'll feel a whole lot better if those guys win in the routes instead of their number one guy.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3. Love now. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
I don't know why the AI throws so low now to the ground. It doesn't make sense.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
First down, Love to pass. He'll check this down to Hines. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Second and 6. Throwing. Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hines. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter. And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving. Now Love. Finds Hines again for the completion. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Here's Hines. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Here's Love. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. The Jets on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Ahmed. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Back to throw. Love. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Jalen Waddle with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. This fielded right at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. O'Connell looking to throw on first. The left side completion to Jones. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Running left with Snell. They'll get this up to about the 44.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw, O'Connell. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. Back deep, Nyheim Hines. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense.
Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, or former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
I'm not sure there's a number, but there's a great feel. And what he did on the last drive, yeah.
Especially with a touchdown.
Yes.
You're never happy.
You're exactly right. The way he capped it off, so you feel that at the sideline, and now you're looking at your buddies and saying, okay, what are we going to do to take things away from him? Because I'm not sure the other guys can make those sort of plays. So let's make sure that we don't let him get going again.
Looking to throw. Love. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. The Rio offense about to set up shop once again. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Starting the drive was Snell. Julian Blackman bringing him down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Trying to run for it with Snell. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 50 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. On 1st down, it's Snell again. Able to power through. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
They'll run with Snell. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. So here are the Jets now to take over. They've got the lead here as they begin this drive, trying to get that bad taste out of their mouth from the loss last week to the L.A. Chargers. Love, they go play action now. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked up by Levante David. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. They'll go with Snell here on 1st down. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Here's Snell yet again. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's O'Connell. And it's caught. Touchdown. Romeo Dobbs, his first touchdown on the year. And the Huskies have got it back to within a score. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And New York set to take the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now a second down throw for Love here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They run with Hines. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Now the Rio offense set to take over. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. It gets it right back to Mayer.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
It'll take forever. The 3 points.
Throwing, O'Connell. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in this last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Christian McCaffrey, what a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. From there, let's hop over to New England. Check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And they fall in that one to the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Anthony Richardson, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500.
Lastly, on Monday Night Football, we finish off Week 10 with a good one in the AFC. Broncos and Bills from Buffalo. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams in it to win it.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. A one-point game through 2 quarters as we get rolling here in this second half. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Now this offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Oren Burks, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. He's had his interception woes early in his rookie season, but sometimes that happens. There are great examples of guys in the past that have had those same struggles early.
You are so correct, and what the team and organization is hoping, we're going to see these woes now, but later when we're helping him with his Hall of Fame speech, we'll remember his rookie year and how things began.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Play fake. Here's Love. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hines. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To throw now. Here's Love. And his pass incomplete.
He has just not had his focus in this game. It's not 1 drop. It's not 2. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the right hash, this from 33. Patterson's kick is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Snell going to try the right side. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 72 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. O'Connell working from the gun. And his throw is incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
And now O'Connell. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Not sure. off the play fake. Here's O'Connell. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this returnable for Hines. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Love looking to throw it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it to slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch? Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
First down, going to the air with Love. His throw incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early.
False start. Offense.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, looking for one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. Staying on his feet. He lets it go deep from there. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return.
And the Jets will take over.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
2nd and a couple.
This is Hines. Gets through and now an opening. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Working out of the gun. Love.
On target to his man, Likely.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Second down. Love.
No hesitation, goes right back to Likely.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Isaiah Likely.
45 yards as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, O'Connell. Throws the out route and finds Claypool.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Now Snell.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. O'Connell. Throw out left, caught by Mayer.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Out of the shotgun, here's O'Connell. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Play action. Now O'Connell. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Carlson able to put this one through, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
Love from the gun. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
A second down throw for Love. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Now it's Hines. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To pass, here's Jordan Love. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now Love. Short throw hauled in by Croft. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. On play action. Love to throw. Short throw hauled in by Croft. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Love now. Oh, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. Pass complete. Now race for the marker. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And as a result, possession switches hands.
I remember being taught that cliches have become so for a reason. A lot of times they're true, right? What's that they used to tell us about letting sleeping dogs lie? Well, this one wasn't sleeping. Maybe it was just slumbering a little bit. But taking that gamble there, you've got the lead. You may have ignited them now they stopped you.
That's exactly right. If you take the points here, you don't shift momentum necessarily on that play. You probably just did. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And O'Connell now to throw. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Quick slant finding Claypool. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll start on the ground with Hines. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
I'm starting to believe you, honestly and truly.
He's run it 11 times. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing. Love.
The play calling is terrible.
And take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. 2nd down and 4. Here's Love. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
It's a gain of 10. First down on the Jets.
Love now to pass on 1st down. That's caught by the rookie Quentin Johnston. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Glove. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. To throw now, here's Love. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood to
We are, I think, 7. I think we're like 6 and 7. About to be 6 and 8.
As they keep it on the ground. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Or 4 and 6, something like. All I know is we on a 3-game losing streak, and last game that we just lost is now we below 500. This is about to be the 2nd game below 500.
On that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Try to take this home, they'll run. And for the 3rd straight play, he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Patterson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The situation
We were down by 8 points.
as follows. Down by
With
11,
5 minutes left, and they
52
punted
to
it
play.
with 4th and 3 instead of going for it, trying to get the
looming
score.
on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got him with a 1st down. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. O'Connell. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And he's going to go down again.
He goes for it on 4th and 26, but at the 2-yard line, but he won't.
Stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Wow.
They're going to sack him yet again.
Wow.
The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
And the penalty accepted.
The time he should have punted it, he goes for it. The time he should have gone for it, he punts it.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Definitely. The whole coaching staff is gone.
To a knee goes Love, and that should be that.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire 2nd half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
Either way, It's fine.
So for the Giants,
I'm gonna leave this here with another L.
Least
4 losses in a row.
And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo
We got
to
4
take on
losses
the Bills.
in a row.
Meanwhile, for Rio, it was a game they really needed as they dropped back to 4-6.
But I'm gonna leave it here.
And they'll look to
I want to
regroup
thank
next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew,
all the lurkers.
I'm
I want
Brandon
to
Gunn.
thank
Next game,
anyone
guess what? Charles and I
watching
will
on,
be here again.
watching
It's
the live,
the
watching this
NFL
on YouTube.
on
I
EA
appreciate
Sports.
you. I should be back in a little bit, probably with WB, the GM. I gotta go fire some people. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Later.